Welcome to our Plugs Community Connection. I am your host, DJ Kitty Cat, with my sister co-host, Miss Morningstar on WKRA 92.7 FM The Change. If you're looking for the best in news, current events, community outreach programs, and shopping connections, you've come to the right place. We've got a great mix of content and community connections lined up for you this evening, along with special guest interviews. So, grab your favorite drink of choice, turn up the volume, and let's get into it.
Good morning, WKRA 92.7 The Change. It is your morning host and co-host, DJ Kitty and Miss Morningstar. We are from Our Plugs, the Community Connection, and we are here this morning to bring you some news that you can use. We want to say good morning to Holly Springs, Mississippi, as well as Memphis, Tennessee, and of course, good evening to our friends and family on TikTok, IG, and YT. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being a part of the movement, a part of the community, a part of the family. We truly appreciate you. We could not do this if we didn't have your support. So thank you so much for being a part of our journey. If you do happen to go over to YouTube, here's your reminder to please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Every like counts, every comment counts, every tap counts, and we appreciate it all. So we're about to get started on the show, but here is your daily reminder, YouTube and Holly Springs and Memphis, Tennessee. Drink your 16 ounces of water as soon as you wake up in the morning and take your morning medication. It's vital for you to have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for joining us on YouTube, Baby Doe. We truly appreciate you. Thank you for being here. So with every show, we start with morning affirmations, positive affirmations to get our show started and to get things going in the right direction. And we get those affirmations from my little sis, my girl, Miss Morningstar. Miss Morningstar, good morning. How are you this beautiful Tuesday morning?
Good morning. I am doing well. Apparently, I'm stuck in TikTok space. I don't know why, but it's a little funky over there, so I have to fix that. But good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday.
Morning.
Welcome in. Welcome to the R Plus Community Connection Show. Everybody, Memphis and Mississippi. Happy to see you or hear you guys, or you hear us this morning. And TikTok, can y'all hear me over there? Put a one
Yeah,
in the comment. Okay, if y'all can hear
I
me,
can
good.
hear you.
I don't know. I'm frozen, so I have to fix that in a few. But yeah, let's get into some early morning affirmations. We got Viper Vet here. So we are going to focus on self-confident affirmations for the beginning of the year. You know, everything probably this month affirmation wise will be focusing on our beginnings for 2026. So this time I chose self-confidence affirmations, um, and your inner strength and trusting in yourself, replacing your self-doubt with positive beliefs, things like that. So you can kind of slide into a good 2026. So self-confidence affirmations focus on your capabilities, worth and inner strength, helping you replace self-doubt with positive beliefs like I am capable of to achieve goals. I can trust myself to make good decisions. I'm enough. I am fostering self-love, resilience. I believe in my abilities. I'm worthy. All those type of words when you speak in positive energy into yourself and you're affirming it. Remember, we are staying away from resolutions and we are moving forward with standards and affirming ourselves as to where we want to be, right? So affirmations for capability and action. These are some of the things you guys can say. Jot them down, put them on sticky notes, whatever you need to do, guys. I am capable of doing hard things. I can work through any setbacks. I have the courage to chase my dreams. I am a decision maker and an achiever. I am courageous, strong, and resilient. Affirming a self worth and acceptance affirmation. You say things like this: I am worthy of love and success. I am enough just as I am. I know I've said that in a few affirmations. I'm
But
gonna
it
keep
still
saying.
holds
I'm
true.
gonna keep
Yes.
saying it, yeah, because
Mm-hmm.
we got to keep repeating that. That's important. I embrace my uniqueness and share it with the world. I I'm feeling I'm feeling my feelings are valid and worth expressing. I forgive myself for past mistakes and learn from them. That's important too. And I've said
Yes.
that before. But we got to work on that, y'all. That's something we all are guilty of.
Yes.
Affirmations for mindsets and beliefs. No, sorry, y'all. I believe in myself and my infinite potential. I relieve self doubt and embrace self confidence. My inner critic doesn't get the final say. So, my inner critic does not get the final say. I choose positivity and focus on what I can control. I am growing and learning every day.
Every day.
Be consistent, guys. That was the last one, but it's just a tip. Be consistent. Repeat these daily. Even when it feels difficult to do, build new neutral pathways to make affirmations and standards a regular thing in your life. Okay. And
Absolutely.
that's your affirmations, guys.
Thank you so much, Miss Morningstar. Those affirmations mean a lot, especially to people who really and truly need an encouraging word. So thank you for sharing that. You may want to turn your camera off and on TikTok. I typically have to, TikTok has to warm up, like an old Buick. It has to warm up and then, it'll actually work properly. Hey, look,
You
I
know,
applaud TikTok.
my daddy back in the day in the 80s, he had a Buick, baby. He had a Park Avenue with the CB in there.
Baby, you couldn't tell my daddy nothing with his Buick.
Okay.
And
It was
his
a
deuce and a
big
quarter,
body.
baby. Big bodies, baby. My first car was
Don't
a
know why
deuce
they
and a
love the
quarter.
Buicks,
You
man. Them
know
was some
them.
good cars though.
Those were some good cars.
We when we were kids, we drove from Ohio to California in my daddy's Park Avenue Buick.
And drove in style, baby. You couldn't tell your daddy nothing.
And that car drove us there and back. My granddaddy lived in Cali. We went
Mm-hmm.
there for the whole summer when I was a kid. I'll never forget that. That was a heck of a trip.
Those were the cars that were built for tough. Okay, they were built out of steel, not this.
They are because the cars we got now, y'all, for real, they cute now, but they plastic. They
Yeah,
ain't got
baby,
nothing
like
on
a,
them
a
old
tin
school
can.
cars.
Nothing. My first car was a deuce and a quarter, and it was a big body. Okay,
Okay.
and if I did hit anybody, I don't know nothing about it. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this weather. Holly Springs today, you have a high of 65, a low of 44. Feels like temperature 64 during the day, 48 at night. Winds are out of the southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. You've got a 22% chance of rain. Let's see. Humidity is very high all day long. Air quality is good. It's going to be a sunny day, sunny and cool, not cold. Memphis, Tennessee, high today of 65, a low of 43. Feels like temperature 64 during the day, 50 at night. Winds are to the southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Rain chances about 23%. Humidity is very high all day long. Air quality is good. Another pretty day. This is wintertime, y'all. Don't tell me nothing about global warming. All right, Houston. Hot Houston, come on through. High today of 82, a low of 65. Feels like temperatures 83 during the day, 68 at night. This is January, y'all. This is winter. Winds out of the southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Rain chances about 17%. Humidity is high during the day, very high at night. Air quality is good. It's going to be a beautiful day. Short sleeve weather, 83 degrees. I think I just got my feet done. I did them myself, of course, but I can actually wear some sandals. Yeah, sandals. This is Houston. This is our winter time. Melba just reported that it's 31 degrees and she's in Connecticut. I'm gonna pray for you in my sundress and my sandals, Melba. That's all I got for you, honey. Yeah, bundle up, bundle up. All right, exactly. That is why my allergies are going crazy as well, because 1 minute is cool, the next minute is hot. And I heard today that there are 1 million reported cases of the flu. Okay, 1 million. And of that 1,000,000, 3,000 people have unalived from the flu. Yeah, the flu can take you out. So if you are going in big crowds, or if you're going to the grocery store, you're going to be around strangers. You might want to mask up. I know everybody hates wearing the mask. It takes away from your beauty, all that good jazz, but there's nothing beautiful about being sick. I'm just putting that out there.
There's actually some new information about a flu that's pretty deadly in
Uh-huh.
hospitals. As we some of us work in hospitals, they are now mandating the mask again if you work in those facilities. So I mean, get back to your COVID mode. I know they are irritating, but they
Better say,
actually do keep.
it, yeah, keep you safe from
Yeah,
getting whatever
honestly, they do.
floating. I mean,
Yeah.
it's airborne. It's the flu. It's airborne. And it's not as if, we have the best people in the CDC who are protecting us. We got a man that swims in toxic waste, you know, RFK, he eats dogs and bears, so, and roadkill. So, take that for what it's worth. But me, myself, personally, I don't have a problem with putting on a mask if I don't have to get sick. I'd rather mask up than be sick. That's just me. So let's go ahead and get into this news that you can use. Now, everybody knows that the man with the black hands and swollen ankles and his administration then went over there and kidnapped the president of Venezuela. They say captured. Captured means that somebody has a warrant out for their arrest and they've been looking for them, and so they go in and they find them. Kidnapping means that you break into somebody's home, you kick in the door, and you snatch them up out their bed, okay? And you put them in a helicopter and you bring them to a completely different country, and now you're charging them. Now imagine being the prosecutor or the judge on this case. I would look at them and be like, what do y'all expect me to do with this? Y'all just kidnapped this man and his wife. I don't get what it is.
I didn't think they had no warrants. I know they bad. I know he's a bad guy.
He
Okay.
is.
He's an awful person.
He is
This
a
person,
POS.
he is a awful person, and I'm pretty sure it was a couple bounties that were out on this person. But I'm just saying,
I mean,
I don't know if you had a warrant. And then you sent the military, 150 planes, military planes
I mean,
for
and
two
their son
people.
too. Their son as well.
Oh,
It's their son. They grabbed their son too.
now how old is he? Because they ain't been showing. Is he a minor or something?
No, he's probably, an
They
adult.
ain't talked about him that much.
They said he was part of they're charging them with, being a head of basically being a kingpin. But I could promise you that when I think of kingpin, I think of the person that's in the White House at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue right now. That's number one. But number two, we are not the police of the world.
No.
And then for the man with the black hands to actually get out there and say, I now control Venezuela. Sir, how is it that you are controlling Venezuela? How does that even work? Hey, Angel. Yeah, they're going to be embarrassed on the global stage because how?
Because he's a wannabe dictator. So it's easy for him to say, because his ego, this old fart ego is so, he lives through his ego. So of course, when that question was proposed to him, he had to say, "Yeah, we run it. We in control. She gonna cooperate because he gotta give that persona. I mean, he has to continue with the theatrics, right?
My thing, Miss Morningstar, if you want to know the truth, I think that maybe Frumpy, they always jump. They don't actually have a plan. They have concepts of plans. And Pete Kegsbreath said that, oh, let me go on ahead and make my daddy happy and send the military on over there. Now you got him. Now what? Now we have to go and be embarrassed
Well,
on a global stage because we have a man who's got dementia and black hands and swollen feet and wears a diaper. Anywho, and then we got the drunken man in charge of the military who doesn't know any.
the wartime over the War Department, whatever they want to fake call.
Department of War.
Yeah, that's what that ain't a real thing, y'all.
It's not a real thing. This cannot be real life. None of it. We have got to be living in the upside down world. Baby Doe said, Hexiff said that they're moving forward on invading the other countries on the list that owe the United States money. Help me understand this nonsense. Baby, I can't help you understand it, Baby Doe.
I mean, who they owe us money, we owe them money. I mean,
what if China
where the money at, Lashandra? Where's all the money?
We owe China. Now, imagine if China decides to come in and do the same thing. America owes China, so we're going to come and take your president and his old lady. If that is the case, Petey, I mean, they don't even think things through. It is insane at this point. But yeah, we will get into a deep dive of Maduro when Viper Vet joins, because I know he's got plenty to say, considering he is a veteran. He can give us some details, because I don't understand. If we're going after countries that owe us money, countries that we owe money can come after us. His address, if you are listening, China, it's 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
But Washington, D.C. You know he hiding in Mar-a-Lago.
You can go to Florida. You can't miss him. Just follow the smell. Follow the smell. You'll find him. Follow the smell, baby. That's all I'm saying.
I'm so tired of them. It's like one thing after another. One tough guy. Oh, first of all, these are some senior citizen tough guys. Okay, you got 80-year-old. You got Lindsey Graham, sweet Lindsey,
his girlfriend,
sweetie pie, trying to talk tough, putting on make Iran hats great again. Like, what is really what is wrong with the function of the brain? Is this all dementia, or is this something else?
They all pretend to be so tough and won't bust a grape in a fruit fight. Okay.
I'm so sick of them, and we
all
toughness. It's just it's ridiculous.
Yes, Soldier Summers, you are absolutely correct. They are white men who are doing exactly what they've always done. You go to other countries and you colonize. You go in other countries and you try and take.
You steal.
You steal. You rob. Y'all are the biggest criminals. This is the biggest gang ever. The United States government. We are pirates. We're stealing the oil. We're stealing land.
Sweet cheek Lindsay. Angel, that's funny.
Angel called him sweet cheek.
Maybe because Lindsay, we ain't gonna get into it, but we know. We all know.
North Korea has threatened them. Cuba said, "Don't play with me." Cuba said, "Look here. Let me tell you something. Come here. Let me tell you something real cute. Play with your mammy. Don't play with me." All I can say is, how is this making America great? When they say make America great, by going to go get Maduro, did that drive down food prices, gas prices? Did it give us health care? Did it give us anything? Our kids, education, everything that we use and need in life, these imbeciles have touched and have destroyed everything. Name me one thing that's still working properly. Nothing. Nothing.
I need to check on people that I love, family that actually own daycares, and see, how their day started, because we do know that most daycares, rely on subsidies from their
Yep.
customers, because they get those through the government to help for childcare. How many kids didn't make it to school today?
Yeah.
You
How
know,
many parents had to call in because they don't have child
they
care
don't
yet?
have childcare.
How many businesses will suffer because they don't have the employees that can come in and work their shifts because they don't have child care?
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
many teachers can't go to work because they don't have child care? Because
Yeah.
they don't pay teachers.
They don't pay 40,000 or 45,000 a year in
So
some
they need
cases.
help. I'm so over
It's
this
disgusting.
administration, and it has not even been a year. It hasn't been a year. It's almost a year of foolery by a bunch of fools.
Day one.
From day one. Lord, I know we saw the shamans do their dance, and they said that Maduro, he would fall. They also said that old boy would take he would
Fall gravely ill.
gravely ill. Do we need to light some more candles and do some more dancing? Because I'm ready. I already got
some sage.
my red dress is picked out and ready, y'all. I am so ready to put on this red dress and call in, prepare the others. I'm gonna be off for a few days. I need to soak in the fact that this one is gone, and we need a clear house from Stephen Miller to Pam Blondie. All of them need to go, and they need to be
I
brought.
wonder why he didn't attack, though, his other oligarch friends that are dictators, in the other countries that he invites over to Mar-a-Lago for parties and things like that. Like, he absolutely has a great relationship with them. I wonder what
Because he's scared.
Maduro did to make him mad. Was it when Maduro told
It
him,
was the oil.
heck no, you can't send no folks back that you had come to your country back when you was the president the first time, you invited them to come. Now you want to send them back, and he told them no.
Yeah.
Is that? I mean, did he piss you off, Rump? Because he told you no.
It's
we know you want
a
the oil.
distraction from the e-files. It's the oil, and it's to pretend that he is a strong man, and he's the weakest man ever. This is the weakest. This is the weakest administration ever.
Simple sap suckers.
Simple. And they doing all that talking, but the VP of Venezuela, y'all know where she at, right? She's over there with Pootie Tang. Frumpy, what you gonna do? You gonna go up against Pootie? We're gonna go ahead and go to break. Frumpy, we know you listening. She's in Russia. Go get her.
Oh, she went to holler at Pootie?
She's chilling with Pootie, daring him to come. If you want me, here I am. Here I go. Anyway, you are listening to Our Plugs, the community.
Her mystical voice.
WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back. I dare them to go get her. Go get her.
Why advertise with Our Plugs, LLC? What do you get? Radio promotion. Perfect for online businesses. YouTube promotion. Customers can view your commercial. TikTok promo. Gain followers and showcase product. Follow us on all platforms. YouTube and TikTok. Our Plugs, LLC. www.ourplugs.com.
Yeah.
Hey guys, yes, this is my nonprofit, Carter's Caring Hands. And what my nonprofit does, we give fresh food boxes to those families in need that's struggling to keep food on their tables. We also go out into the unhoused community, give out care bags here in the Kalamazoo, Michigan area. So if you'd like to donate to the cause, please go to www.carterscaringhands.com and donate whatever you can so we together can uplift those families that are struggling to keep food on their tables. Highly appreciated. God bless.
This fall, step into style that has bold and beautiful as the season itself. From cozy layers, statement pieces, Morningstar Boutique has everything to meet your needs. Affordable fashion meets everyday elegance. This season, it's your time to shine.
Welcome to Compassion Counseling and Training Services, LLC, where healing takes flight. I am Nicole Wiley, licensed independent clinical social worker, and we empower children, individuals, families, and couples through individualized therapy via telehealth. Using evidence-based approaches like CBT and mindfulness, we help clients build resilience and rediscover their wings. If you're ready to begin your journey, visit CompassionCounselingandTrainingServices.com.
Welcome to a world that sparkles. Sparkle Kicks LLC is your one-stop shop for a wide variety of customized items. So bling out your Crocs, customize that cutting board, get you custom dominoes. Stop by and we will customize your order today. We can be found on Etsy and Our Plugs LLC. I'll be waiting to customize your order. All you need to do is place it.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. Okay, so we talked about Medora. We're going to get back into Medora when Bite comes on. But I did want to talk about astronaut Senator Mark Kelly. Now, Pete Kegsbreath, tell us you're jealous without telling us you're jealous. You want to strip this man of everything that he's worked for all his life because he made a video. He has freedom of speech. He can't talk.
But here's the kicker, though, Kitty. If it wasn't that long ago, Kegsbreath said something very of the actual exact verbiage.
He
that
did.
Military people should not comply with unlawful orders.
And that's right. They shouldn't.
That's what I've learned through I work with military people. That is part of the oath. You don't take unlawful orders.
I mean, yeah. And what is the problem? You're right, Angel. He did earn his retirement. He earned that retirement. How dare you? Just because you are an alcoholic fool and you aren't even a quarter of the man that Mark Kelly is. The man has been to the moon. You can't even drive across the street without. Anyway, he
can't even do a chin up. Okay.
Not even one.
He can't even do a chin up.
Not even one. Them little scrawny arms. It's so hard not to curse these people out when you see the ridiculous behavior that they exude daily. And they're supposed to be representing the United States.
Disgusting. It's disgusting to even go after this man's retirement money and then send such a threatening letter telling him basically there'll be further consequences. Like he's supposed to just lay down and take that. He's not.
Mark, let's settle this. Tell Pete to come outside. Pull up to his house and say, come on outside.
Pull on up.
Come on outside. We just want to talk. We just want to talk.
Pull up.
I mean, at this point, what you got to lose? He already trying to take your money. Whoop off on him. Whoop off on him.
That's baby. You mess with somebody's coins. Don't mess with my coins. See, you can talk all you want.
Come outside.
All the trash you want about me, but when you mess with my coins, baby, I'll catch a flight. Farewell.
Come outside.
The next one that won't mess with my coin.
Petey, come outside. Leave your liquor bottle right where it's at. Put your liquor bottle down. Come on outside. Okay? Because he'd have to see me. He would have to see me. You're not going to just take mine. If you're going to take it, I am going to get some joy out of making you understand some things. Come outside. Just for a few minutes. I just want to talk. Yeah, so he's trying to take the man's retirement and censor him so that he can't talk. Man, Mark, if you don't call this man and call him and tell him how you really feel, Mark. I would.
Trump has made y'all some super delusional people. Like, y'all really don't. I don't know if y'all think he has superpowers, that he's going to be here
That man
forever.
is.
He has got he got a whole swollen foot.
The whole leg.
In the dirt.
All I know is, if it were me, I would not be scared of somebody who wears a diaper. I would not. I would not be scared of somebody who, first thing in the morning, instead of him drinking water, he has a spirit in his drink. Baby, please, come outside is what I would tell you.
I really have no understanding of what they actually think out of their medulla oblongata. It's something wrong with them. It's all the way twisted. Pete, I'm pretty sure he drunk, but everybody else he delusional too. So that's a double whammy. You drunk and delusional. It's a bad combo and inexperienced. You're a Fox anchor man.
Okay.
You're anchor man.
Come outside. Don't be scared, Pete. Come outside. Just want to talk.
You just want to holler at you real quick. Just real quick. Over here in the corner.
We're going to make it quick. And then Marco Rubio running around.
Looking scared. Did you see him? He be like this on camera.
Marco is a little scared. He's a little scared. He should be scared, though.
Every time the camera cut on him, he like this. And we just noticed he got a comb over. So it's like the comb over, he got a thicker comb over, but it's a comb over. And he just be like this. The camera come on, he be like. So what we're not doing is we're not starting a war. No, we're not doing that. And then his president turn around and say, oh, we in control.
We in control.
We in control.
You can't be in control if you can't control your bowels. Start doing that first. Control going to the bathroom without a diaper.
See, that's the kind of report we would do, Kitty. We'll be on the plane like, when he said that, you would have straight up been like, oh, okay, is that so? How's those bowels issues going? Are you able to control those any longer? I'm froze again. Toxic don't like me because I'm cutting up. Let me stop.
With you today because we're talking about their dear leader. We don't care. Toxic, we don't care.
How's those bowels?
How's those bowels? You can't even control your bowels, and you try to control Venezuela.
Did you bring you a fresh pack of Pampers, sir?
I am over them. I'm so over this.
Sick of them.
Today is the 5th day of January, and you know what? We are going to be just fine. We are going to, I want y'all to light some candles, bow your eyes and close your hands, say what you need to say. Let them shamans come in and do they big one. My red dress is ready. Let's go ahead and you got some breaking news you want to share with the family. Otherwise, we can go ahead and bring Vite in because Vite got a whole slew of things.
I know he got some stuff to get busy.
Girl.
I just want to say they over there tripping in Alabama. This is gonna be quick.
Again?
A white pastor was fired. So they fired this white pastor because he invited Black children to attend church.
I saw.
So a good white man by the name of Nathan Gear, he's a pastor. He was voted out by 31 of his members because he invited Black children to attend the VBS, which is the Vacation Bible School.
Mm-hmm.
And the white folk did not want them kind of children coming to Vacation Bible School. They don't serve our God.
Trust me, we don't want our kids around you.
We don't want around you
dusty dirties either.
We don't want around you dusties. So they fired the pastor because he did a sermon about their racism.
He should have.
He went in there and tried to rebuke the demons out of them, but the demon was strong. They got him up out of there. So I say he should go ahead and start his own ministry, and
and have black parishioners and brown and people who want to learn about the Bible. Let them,
baby. I'm gonna tell you. Listen, Mr. Greer, I know you're listening, Pastor Greer. Listen. If you get some black folks in there, baby, you about to take that church to a whole nother level. It's turned up in there. Y'all gonna eat some good food on Sunday. It's gonna be seasoned. It's gonna be fried hard, the chicken or the fish. Baby, y'all gonna have the collard greens, the black-eyed pea. Do what you
and when the
do.
white folks come over there and they try and come,
don't give them no plate.
Tell them they can't come.
They can't have no plate.
Have they rebuked their hatred and their racism?
Baby, the choir is gonna be lit. Okay. When I tell you, y'all gonna be in there. Look, that's the best thing they could have did for you, sir. I'm just telling you.
T-Wiz, I love T-Wiz.
I'm gonna go ahead and bring.
Got to read y'all what T-Wiz.
I ain't about to read to you.
I am reading it. I'm reading it, y'all. I'm gonna read it. T-Wiz says, "We don't want our kids around you hot dog smelling casserole cookers." I am in all heads bowed. We are in agreement. We don't want our children around them anyway.
No,
because you know how they are with children, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Because we don't want our kids to spend the night with y'all little freaks. Y'all nasty.
Y'all touch children's.
Y'all too freaky. I'm sorry.
Hey, babe.
Hey, what's up, Ali?
He laughing at us.
They too freaky.
I'm just saying.
Listen, y'all was on some of my topics, and so I'm kind of glad because I'm gonna expand. I'm gonna expand on what.
Okay.
But yeah, to start off with this invasion and kidnapping of a leader of another country and his wife, that is crazy. We've done stuff like this before. We've done it. Now, is it right? Is he a horrible person? Probably.
He's a dictator. He is. He's a big POS. He's horrible to his people.
Yeah.
How's he any different from Frumpy? Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Whose responsibility is it to remove a leader of a country who is a POS?
It's not the United States' responsibility.
I would imagine it's that country.
It's the country.
The people of
that country.
And he had a bounty out. So I don't.
One of the things they said was he stole Trump. They said he stole the election and all that.
So did Trump.
Okay. I'm just. So another thing they said was he was trafficking narcotics to this country. Now, Juan Orlando Hernandez is the former Honduran president. He was in jail for trafficking 400 tons of narcotics. 400 tons of narcotics. And this POS that's running this country that almost stole it, he pardoned him. Is it about trafficking narcotics?
Yeah, that's a good question, Vipe. Because why did you issue him a pardon, but then go kidnap the man in Venezuela? Make it make sense, Frumpy.
He's set a precedence for other countries to follow. I've read something today that said that, hey, Venezuela, we got yours. It's your turn. Come get out. That's fair game. That sounds like a thing that, we can do an exchange and see how that happened, right?
Favor for a favor.
Okay, I mean.
So when these migrants come to this country from south of the border and you guys are telling them to go back, why don't they stay in their country? I wonder why they don't stay in their country.
Hmm.
I wonder why. And you know what? I didn't even have this thing here, but I'm gonna pull it up for you so y'all can see something that I have. I have a little thing that I'm gonna pull up to kind of illustrate. Let me pull this up real quick. And folks, this is not right. The boats that were being destroyed, right? That wasn't right either. That wasn't the right thing to do. You don't just unalive boats because you just feel like it, and unalive people on those boats because you feel like it. That's not what we do, right? So let me get this. I'm getting my thing here together because I had something, didn't really want to show it, but since we're talking about this, I'm going to show you the impact that we have on other countries and why they're coming here, because stuff don't just happen because they happen. We should be able to say, you know what? We're going to provide some assistance to folks that are coming here for a better life. We should be able to do that. If you're not on YouTube and you're on TikTok, break out your other device, head over to YouTube. This here is a chart of the US-backed right-wing military coup in Latin America.
So we want to go ahead and read a couple of them. So in 1952, there was a military coup in Cuba. 1954, Guatemala. 1980, El Salvador. 2009, Honduras. 1980, Nicaragua. 1989, Panama. 1959 and 2004, Haiti. 1962, 1975, Peru. 1965, the DR, Dominican Republic. 2002, Venezuela. 1980, Bolivia. 1954, Paraguay. 1964, Brazil. 1973, Chile. 1976, Argentina. And 1973, I can't see the bottom of it, Uruguay. Okay, so those are all right-wing military coups in Latin America. So what does this mean, Viper Vet?
This is what we have done. This is what we have done. We have done this, and we complain, why are they leaving their country? Well, if their country is not a damn dictatorship and not a democracy, what the hell? What do you think they're going to do? They're going to leave and go somewhere better because where they're at is not where they want to be because of this country.
We destabilize them. We make it unbearable for them to live in their country because of the things that we've done. The things that the United States has done has caused other countries to not have a government, become destabilized. These people don't have a means of living. They don't have any resources because somebody is stealing resources. These people run to the United States because
where else do they have to go?
The greatest
where else can
country,
they go?
right?
And we're the cause of it. It's a cause and effect. Every action has a reaction.
Who's actually responsible for taking these folks in their country and making sure that they have a better way of life because we did whatever to their country? Cause and effect.
Cause and effect. Every time. But you know, a lot of people that aren't going to get this though, right? They're not going to understand. They're just going to assume that, oh, he's a strong man. He went over there and he just took him. Baby, there is a cause and effect. Because he went over there and took them, this next year, we shall see. I would suggest everybody stay at home. Don't go to it. Don't go.
I'm just saying, everybody, the cabinet, all the mugs, I hope they don't go anywhere because I hope people return the same thing they give out to them.
You get what you give.
And add a little bit of stuff on top of it.
Hey.
All right? All right. So, hey, what's going on, people? I'm Viper Vet. I'm just coming in here. So let's get to the regular scheduled program. They did capture him. He had a hearing in Manhattan today.
They kidnapped him.
They kidnap, abduct, trafficked. All of that, right?
All
and
of
his wife. Who takes a person's, you know what?
Wife and son.
Listen
and
to
the
this.
son. What'd the son do?
He's the son.
To face the wrath of American justice for Nicolas Maduro and his wife Celia. Dressed in matching tan prison uniforms, they're led in handcuffs from a chopper, headed to their first court appearance, surrounded by heavily armed federal agents. It was an all-hands-on-deck operation getting the captured first couple of Venezuela from a detention center in Brooklyn to federal court in Manhattan. The early morning odyssey began with the Maduroses loaded into an armored truck, then transferred to an SUV, then to a helicopter for the brief flight to Lower Manhattan. Another armored truck transported them to the federal courthouse for their arraignment. Security is intense. A ring of steel surrounds the courthouse, where protesters have gathered demanding Maduro be released. Stephen Fabian is there.
In an extraordinary hearing, Maduro faced charges of drug trafficking, narco-terrorism, and conspiracy to import cocaine. He told the judge he had been kidnapped.
The judge asked, "Are you Nicolas Maduro Moros?" A defiant Maduro responded in Spanish, "I am the president of Venezuela. I consider myself a prisoner of war. I was captured at my home in Caracas." The judge cut him off. "There will be time and place to get into all of this." Asked for his plea, Maduro said, "I'm innocent. I'm not guilty. I am a decent man." Then the judge turned to Maduro's wife and asked for her plea. "Not guilty, completely innocent," she said.
After court, it was back to the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, a facility notorious for its conditions and violence. It's known as hell on earth and home, if you can call it that, to many accused high-profile detainees. So who else is in there? Luigi Mangione, accused killer of the United Healthcare CEO. He's on the 4th floor, while Maduro and his wife Celia are reportedly on the 9th floor in an isolation wing. Sean P. Diddy Combs was also held here during his trial last year. Ghislaine Maxwell was an inmate here, as was the singer R. Kelly. Larry?
Yeah. So how much did that, the transportation was crazy, right?
Yes.
How much, and how
much did that cost?
So over the top. It was very over the top and dramatic.
This is day one. And how much did this part of this cost? Anyone?
Too much.
Bueller?
Too much.
Okay, so I wanted to bring a different side that I've never seen, and this part, some of the stuff I'm like, and there's more, but I'm gonna ease on to the next part. So Venezuela is not the only country he wants. Venezuela is not the only country he wants.
And India also is below. Mexico has to get their act together. We need Greenland. But it's close to a neighbor, and that's Venezuela. It's very sick. Colombia is very sick too, run by a sick man who likes making cocaine and selling it to the United States, and he's not going to be doing it very long, let me tell you.
What does that mean? He's not going to be doing it very long.
He's not doing it very long. He has cocaine mills and cocaine factories. He's not going to be doing it very long.
So there will be an operation by the U.S. and
it sounds good to me.
Secretary Rubio mentioned.
You know why? Because they kill a lot of people. Yeah.
Secretary Rubio mentioned Cuba yesterday in his remarks. Does the U.S. have a plan to do something?
Well, Cuba always survived because of Venezuela. Now they won't have that money coming in. They won't have the income coming in. You know, a lot of Cubans were killed yesterday. You know that. A lot of Cubans were killed.
Do you know who
The bodyguards. No, they're looking, but there was a lot of death on the other side. No death on our side, but there was a lot of death on the other side, unfortunately. But a lot of Cubans were killed yesterday, trying to protect him.
There's been protesters killed in Iran. You said we were locked and loaded, ready to go. What is the line there for when the U.S. is going to get involved in those protests?
We'll take a look. We're watching it very closely. If they start killing people like they have in the past, I think they're going to get hit very hard by the United States.
Can I just add something?
We,
Vite, look, he's at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. You can also catch him in Florida, 5 other countries. So this man thinks that he can come in and just take other countries. Other countries, if you listening. He's look, let me describe him to you. He's got 2 black hands. He's got fat ankles and fat feet. He wears a diaper. He's got wispy hair. He's bald in the middle. Got a comb over. Y'all get him. And if you want to know what his wife looked like, just look on the internet. She's all out there, spread eagle. Go ahead, Mike.
So he goes on, and Lady Lindsey Graham, she comes in and she start talking, and she start explaining to whatever, and he's there almost falling asleep next to him while they're talking right here. I'm gonna play a little bit more so you can see what I'm talking about. He is almost falling asleep. So this is Lady Lindsey Graham trying to stroke his ego.
That put pressure on Putin's customers. He sanctioned the 2 largest oil companies in Russia, which is the biggest pressure anybody's put on Putin.
Now watch his eyes.
Wait.
How can you fall asleep next to the person who you just finished talking and somebody else is talking? You're in front of the press. You're standing up.
This man is asleep.
Since the war started. But we have 85 co-sponsors to give this president.
It's hurting Russia very bad, the sanctions.
Oh, yeah. So this bill would allow.
And India also is below.
Yes, sir.
He has to talk to stay awake.
So he put a 25% tariff on India for buying Russian oil. I was at the Indian ambassador's house.
Those are some hard blinks. When people blink hard like that, you know it ain't natural, right?
About a month ago, and all he wanted to talk about is how they're buying less Russian oil. Would you tell the president to relieve the tariff? This stuff works. So I'm hoping we'll bring the bill up, and it's from 0 to 500.
That's Lindsey Graham. I don't know what the hell. He's been coughing like that for years. I don't know what the hell.
He picks the number. Nobody else does.
Or maybe it's the stench, though. I think because he's going to do the...
Can't breathe.
But if you're buying cheap Russian oil, keeping Putin's war machine going, we're trying to give the president the ability to make that a hard choice by tariffs. I really do believe that what he did with India is the chief reason India is now buying substantially less Russian oil. So I hope we pass this bill soon. And after this...
They wanted to make me happy, basically. He wanted Modi's American man.
Yes.
He coughing again. That's
I hope he cough on him and something happened. Anyway, Lindsay, your bald spot is showing number 1. And number 2, that 27-piece doobie, whoever did it, they did not glue it down well. I cannot stand these people. I cannot stand them. And they're all standing around listening to this mess. Look at the man right here. In his face, he's looking like, I know all of this is a lie. You can see it in his face. It's a mess. I'm over it.
He's saying, y'all believe this? But hey. So to what you guys were saying about Hegseth, this is going to shine a little bit more light. Because yes, we're talking about a guy that was in the National Guard. He couldn't even get a full-time job at Fox Entertainment.
Before you go ahead and play that, let's go ahead and take our last commercial break, and then we can hop right into it.
All
You're
right.
listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
At Lovership Apparel, we believe fashion is more than clothing. It's a statement of self-love, confidence, and authenticity. From our signature beautiful hoodies to our versatile everyday wear, every piece is designed to inspire you to embrace who you truly are. Whether you're at home or on the go, making moves in the world, Lovership Apparel lets you show up boldly and comfortably. Shop the collection today at www.lovershipapparel.com or find us on ourplugs.com. Lovership Apparel, where love meets style.
And I'd like you to do one more thing for me. Hold up 2 fingers. this is you, and this is me, and the space that exists between us should be filled with value.
Equal, a global human initiative, and its value identity model are the outcomes of that day. The outcome that Prince, the revolution, and George Floyd produced.
Hi everyone, my name is Ashley Middleton, life and executive leadership coach and owner of Radiate Coaching and Development, where we provide transformational strength-based coaching and mentorship. My goal specifically is to support you in identifying your mission, your vision, and your values that help you take your power back as you are building your career. Whether it's within or outside of the corporate world, my goal is to really empower you in making decisions that work well for you. So if you want to reach out to me, by all means, you can email me at radiate@midspiration.com or check out my website at radiatecoaching.com.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7. So we are back with a word. We left off with Viper Vet beginning his explanation of Pete Kegsbreath and Mark Kelly. Go ahead, Vibe, take it away.
So this is going to give you the rundown, all right? And you're going to be like, WTF.
Secretary Pete Hegseth is moving to demote Senator Mark Kelly as punishment for participating in a video where he urged U.S. service members to refuse illegal orders from their higher-ups. Hegseth has begun the process to demote Kelly's military rank. This would result in a cut to his military retirement pay. Hegseth said he also issued a formal letter of censure, which, quote, outlined the totality of Captain, for now, Kelly's reckless misconduct. This move avoids a court-martial, which would have subjected Kelly to a military tribunal. Now remember, this is all because of a video that 6 Democratic lawmakers with military and intelligence backgrounds made in November that infuriated the Pentagon. It urged U.S. service members to refuse any illegal orders that came from their superiors. This was in response to the controversial deadly boat strikes in the Caribbean that killed survivors of an attack. The Pentagon launched an investigation after the video, which Kelly has described as BS. Keep in mind that Kelly is a highly decorated retired Navy captain. He served for more than 2 decades and deployed multiple times. I'm Kate Martell and I write the...
Okay, so that's what happened. This is the video that Kelly and the others made.
Senator Alyssa Slotkin.
Senator Mark Kelly. Representative Chris Deluzio.
Congresswoman Maggie Goodlander.
Representative Chrissy Houlihan.
Congressman Jason Crow. I was a captain in the United States Navy.
Former CIA officer.
Former Navy.
Former paratrooper and Army Ranger.
Former intelligence officer.
Former Air Force.
We want to speak directly to members of the military
and the intelligence community
who take risks each day to keep Americans safe.
We know you are under enormous stress and pressure right now.
Americans trust their military.
But that trust is at risk. This administration is pitting our uniformed military
and intelligence community professionals
against American citizens. Like us, you all swore an oath
to protect and defend this Constitution.
And right now, the threats to our Constitution aren't just coming from abroad,
but from right here at home. Our laws are clear. You can refuse illegal orders.
You can refuse illegal orders.
Remember that. You could refuse illegal orders. This is the controversial thing that Kegsbreath said that was so brazen. But hold on.
You must refuse illegal orders.
No one has to carry out orders that violate the law
or our Constitution.
We know this is hard and that it's a difficult time to be a public servant.
But whether you're serving in the CIA,
the Army,
or Navy,
the Air Force,
your vigilance is critical.
And know that we have your back.
Because now, more than ever,
the American people need you.
We need you to stand up for our laws,
our Constitution,
and who we are as Americans. Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Don't give up the ship.
Okay. Wait, hold it. Remember what they said. Don't obey illegal orders.
Kill the families of would-be terrorists, and they would not follow the order. And his answer, Donald Trump's answer on what if the generals won't listen to you when you say take out the families? Oh, they'll listen. That's really not the answer.
No, I got some response from vets on that saying you're not just going to follow that order if it's unlawful.
Right, especially because what happened with the CIA last time, they end up they get legal authority to do waterboarding. Next thing you know, there's a new president, and they have to go lawyer up. The one thing that's pretty clear is that
you heard what he said, right? Let me play it again. Let me play it again.
Donald Trump's answer on what if the generals won't listen to you when you say take out the families? Oh, they'll listen. That's really not the answer.
No, I got some response from vets on that saying you're not just going to follow that order if it's unlawful.
Right. Especially.
All right. Wait a minute. I heard Kegsburg tapping a bottle in the corner.
And on soldiers who were being held at Leavenworth prison for being soldiers.
Yeah, I don't know all the particulars of all those cases, and I do know Beverly Pearlson and a few others who are just tireless advocates for guys on the battlefield who have been a part of unfortunate incidents. There are some guys at Leavenworth who made really bad choices on the battlefield, and I do think there have to be consequences for abject war crimes. If you're doing something that is just completely unlawful and ruthless, then there is a consequence for that. That's why the military said it won't follow unlawful orders from their commander. That's why the military said it won't follow unlawful orders from their commander-in-chief. For that. That's why the military said it won't follow unlawful orders from their commander-in-chief.
You know, they need to put that on an endless loop in front of his house and play it over and over and over in front of his house and just play it. Like, you know how they did Frumpy during his first term, just play it over and over. But we got some breaking news from P's Life Journey on TikTok. She said that they've declared martial law in DC. I'm gonna look it up go ahead, Ali. I'm gonna look it up while you continue.
So
they need to make a commercial with him saying that and put the legislators who also said they need to do a whole commercial for that.
He's going to demote himself too, right? And take away his own retirement pay and all that. No. What are we doing? Okay. All right. Let's get to Mark Kelly's response to what happened and what he's promising to do. Let's get to Mark Kelly's response.
Question for you. How many generations of Donald Trump's family have served in the military? 0. Now, for me and my family, service to our country is in my blood. My great-grandfather served in the U.S. Navy after immigrating from Ireland. Both of my grandfathers served during World War II. Both of my parents wore uniforms. My dad in the 82nd Airborne, and both of them as career police officers. And when it was our turn, my brother and I started as volunteer EMTs, as teenagers, before becoming Navy captains, pilots in the United States Navy, and NASA astronauts. Donald Trump, he deferred the draft 5 times because he had bone spurs. Look, not everyone has to serve in our military. I get that. But when you're gonna question my patriotism and lecture me about duty to this country and threaten me with a court-martial, 4 generations of service to this country earns me the right to speak. 5 deferments earns nothing.
He said what he said.
He said exactly what he said.
He said what he said.
In the update, Pete's Life Journey said that she wasn't saying they declared it. That's what they are in the silent martial law in DC.
Yeah.
So yeah, just an update, y'all. That just basically they feel like that's what's going on in DC because there's been a ramp up of security, let's say, and I wonder why.
Yeah, because they're scared now. Y'all scared?
I wonder why.
Go to Florida. He not in DC. Go to Florida.
I'm gonna get to another thing that might shed some light on that. I have one thing, but I'm gonna jump to this. So this may shed some light on why now they're scared.
Well, this is concerning here, a security breach at the Cincinnati home of Vice President J.D. Vance. The threat prompting an immediate response from the Secret Service and local police. Thanks for joining us here at 4 o'clock. I'm Cherie Palello.
And I'm Ashley Kirkland. Multiple windows were smashed overnight and a Secret Service SUV was damaged. WLWT News 5's Karen Johnson is live in East Walnut Hills with the very latest on this investigation. Hi, Karen.
Yeah, hey, Ashley, that's right. The vice president's home here in Cincinnati turned into a crime scene overnight after police say a man used a hammer to break several windows. 26-year-old William DeFore of Hyde Park was arrested immediately. He has now been charged with several crimes, including vandalism, criminal trespassing, obstructing official business, and criminal damaging. Investigators say shortly after midnight, DeFore ran up to Vance's home with a hammer and started smashing windows. Investigators say he also damaged an SUV parked in the driveway that belongs to the Secret Service. Vance and his family were not home as they had already returned to Washington, D.C. We did obtain some of the police radio traffic from last night and this morning. Here is what was said after DeFore was detained.
Subject says he lives there with mom and dad. He did say he has a diagnosed disability of schizophrenia. Just the way he's acting, it may help. We can have mom and dad come down here to this location. They may be able to fill in the gaps, especially through the way he's acting.
And investigators have not confirmed the diagnosis, but I did confirm DeFore has 2 previous arrests here in Hamilton County. In 2023, he was arrested for trespassing on UC Health property. Investigators say he also refused to disclose personal information. He was found not competent to stand trial and charges were dismissed. In 2024, investigators say he had vandalized a Hyde Park business. Records show he was granted treatment in lieu of conviction. Live in Walnut Hills tonight, Karen Johnson, WLW.
Them eyes are just as cocked as they want to be.
But you see, treatment instead of getting
treatment. He got treatment. And I ain't no doctor, but I ain't never known a person that's under a mental health crisis be able to verbally say, "I'm schizophrenic. I beat the glass. I broke the glass, but I'm schizophrenic."
How did he have the time to do all what he did at the vice president's home? Ain't no cameras, ain't no alarms.
Ali, he's schizophrenic.
You know, this is just
And he was able to tell
a
it.
precursor of what's to come for all of them. They will not be able to live in this country and not have to deal with people who are going to, flip out. And you're right. Hey, Kenneth, it's good to see you.
And I don't know.
It happens.
Some of y'all may not know this. This young
Don't do
thug.
it, Morning Star.
He has a state board haircut.
Please,
He's
Miss
fluffy.
Morningstar,
He
please.
has no neck.
Miss Morningstar, please.
This is in the front.
I'm just describing them for the people. If
All
y'all know
in
what
the
a
back.
state board haircut is, just type in state board cosmetology haircut. We did those in cosmetology school.
Morning
He
Star,
looks
please.
like your typical high school house blower. He blows up. Let me go on mute.
Miss Morningstar.
But speaking of that,
Thank you for joining us on this Friday night. I'm Keith Garvin. Caught on camera, police arrested this man, 44-year-old Joshua Warner, last week on charges of impersonating an officer. Warner is accused of trying to detain 2 people in Galveston. KPRC2 News reporter Corley Peel spoke with the witnesses who helped catch him and shares a request from police tonight.
Name and badge number.
I don't have to give it to you.
You're not a real cop.
Joshua Warner caught on Robert Harvey's live stream, allegedly posing as an ICE agent on November 9th. Harvey grew suspicious, passing this scene on 24th Street in Galveston.
look in the top in the right side. You see him walking around searching a vehicle. This is him walking around.
He's searching that truck. That white truck. Look. Yeah.
Is he on the inside?
Shining a flashlight in his face.
What about this stop made?
He walking around. He just left from the backside and he's going through and he's searching a truck.
Did you realize that this was a red flag? This doesn't seem legit.
Yeah, first it was the no police car. Then when we got out, like I just mentioned, he was quickly trying to get rid of him and get away. He started to walk away and we were like, hey, stop. And then it was his uniform. I mean, I've never seen police in a uniform like that. And his tool belt and all of his stuff, I mean, it looked like it had just came in from Temu or Amazon or something.
What the hell did we just see? That ain't even a cop.
As Harvey and his friend Bruce Redman approach Warner, he appears to tell the two men he stopped they can go.
Who are you?
Can I help you with something?
I immediately asked him, hey, who are you? What are you doing? What's your name and badge number? And then the fact that he wouldn't give me a name and badge number was another red flag.
You see it?
He ended up getting his fake badge out of the car, and then he actually hit my friend Bruce in the face with it.
Harvey and his friend notify police nearby. On December 22nd, Galveston police confirm he posed as an ICE agent and arrested Warner at his home, finding a fake law enforcement badge and ID card and seizing his car that resembled an unmarked patrol car.
We were very pleased that they took it seriously and did an investigation and arrested this guy, because that's a dangerous person.
The dad 8-month beer butt belly should have been the first clue that he is not a police officer. That man look about 12
you are
months
out of shape, sir. You are
Baby,
not chasing anybody. You are chasing burgers and fries and big
and milkshakes and Big Macs.
So shakes and burgers. That's what you're
Hot
chasing.
dogs. I mean, because you're not chasing
Bologna.
nobody.
You chasing all of those things. Hot fudge sundaes. You're not
Everything.
chasing
All the things.
people. And it's not even, I ain't even chunky shaming, okay? Because you're chunky. But
look at the tool. Look at the
sir,
belt.
Whose tool belt did you pull? The guy said it was Timo. He says Timo.
It looked like it was spray painted. And then what is
It
that on
looked
the
like
side?
your son's Christmas gift.
Is that a canteen
Okay.
on the side? Y'all, I am so...
What in the, did you take the spatula out the kitchen and put it on the side of your
That's
belt?
what it looked like.
What is going on
It looks
here,
like a
y'all?
canteen, you know, those canteens. Yeah.
Memphis,
This is not-
Tennessee, Holly Springs, please tune in to our Plugs LLC on YouTube and watch this video when you get settled. Go take a look at it.
And when you get
It's
there,
gonna blow your mind.
please like and subscribe. But y'all need to see this for yourself. This cannot be real life, but this is the type of
He had a
foolery.
six-pack before he came out because his belly is swole.
This is the type of foolery that this administration, I mean, he looks just like the ICE agents we done seen chasing people and falling because, you know, you are you're not even out of shape. You are a whole shape. It's called a circle, a whole shape. I mean,
so this is, he searched the van and he said, "Oh, now you're free to go." Flash the badge. This man had the peas and the nuts to flash a badge as if he is law enforcement. And he had the badge when they served a search warrant at his house. And a car that looked like a police.
you know, every day I fight to get into heaven. Every day I fight to get into heaven because I know when it's my turn, the Lord is going to bring all of this to me and say, now, why did you say that? But I'm going to have to say this. This man, sir, if you just so happen to see this, you know, get yourself together. You are giving Texas, well, as if you can do any worse than Hot Wheels.
If he needed to impersonate, I mean, he would have did better during the holidays playing Santa Claus. I'm just saying, he had the shape. He was ready. He was already built ready for it.
But he was harassing black men. Those are black men.
He was searching somebody's car.
Black men. And were the black
men
men in the trunk? Were they in the
Yes, it looked like he was searching, got him pulled over. That's a young man, you know. Look at how he's standing. That was
harassing?
a young black.
Yeah, harassing.
Harassing
a young man, young black man.
And
And
no
it was
police car.
it was a white man who was a YouTuber who had his camera out, who stopped and came up to him. What are you doing? What you doing?
You by yourself, number one. There's no police car. You're not in uniform. You have on fatigue. You have on Timu fatigues, and you got the
Yeah, this is
audacity to have
insane.
your shirt tucked in.
He just gave him back his license.
This is insane, y'all.
So he had his license.
Watch this. Just gave him back his license.
Nope. And then walked off. I hope those young men press charges against him, because if they see this,
for false imprisonment and kidnapping.
Yes, false imprisonment and kidnapping.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what it is.
Absolutely. They should
You know
do
who he voted for.
file those charges. These
have
people
one-
are insane.
I have one more story because we always talk about the southern border and we fail to shine the light on the northern border. So I want to edify, educate, and demonstrate what it is like at the northern border in some parts. All right? Because they're coming across the border. We got to build a wall, blah, blah, blah. Check this out.
To cross this road, because this is the town of Stansted, Canada. On the other side of the street is Derby Line, USA, and the border between the two countries runs right down this, Rue Canusa. For the local residents, that can be inconvenient.
I lived here all my life, so 63 years. Today, you cannot cross over the line and visit your neighbors like years ago. If you want to cross, you have to report at customs. You know, I used to cross every day. Now I probably cross once a week because I come down to the post office over here. To go through the border, basically, they ask you your passport. They go inside. I guess they look at if you have a record or not. They look at your registration of your car. About a couple minutes and you're gone through. I'm a dual citizen, so I'm American and Canadian, so it's easier.
This is a place where the idea of a border as a solid, easy to understand line gets a little bit fuzzy. The road doesn't run at exactly the same angle as the border, not precisely. The official line is that this is Canada and that's the USA, but both countries' maps show the road as being entirely in the US just here and entirely in Canada up there. The houses are definitely in separate countries, but the road, it's not quite as clear. And in practice, if I was driving, I'd be okay. Even on that side of the road, I am considered to be still in Canada, as long as I don't stop and walk up to an American house. It's fair to say that there's a little bit of leniency here if you're just nudging the border by a few centimetres, or if you're on that side a couple of inches. But while I was setting up my camera here, the police turned up, lights flashing, to move along those bikers you saw earlier, who were admiring the view from the other side of the road. It all seemed in good spirits, but they had crossed the border.
Well, the library is part on the Canadian side, part on the American side. But you stay on Canadian side, you stay on the sidewalk, and you go through the front door, and it's permitted. On Canusa Street, there's a sidewalk on the Canadian side. So back years ago, it was tolerated that people on the American side could cross over and walk on the sidewalk. So, you know, basically it's a little dangerous to walk on the side of the road. And now today, well, it's not tolerated no more. I think the rules hasn't changed much, but they're more enforced. When you cross, they ask you more questions than they used to, you know, years ago. Before, you went through the border and you knew most of the custom officer, and then they used to wave to you, you know.
In 1783, this section of the Canada-US border was set at the 45th parallel, a line of latitude. Slightly inaccurate measurements were accepted by both countries. So it was locked in. But as for this specific road, there are local stories about drunk surveyors and pranks, but no one really knows.
You know, I would do double dutch. I would stand in the middle of the street and put one foot in the U.S. and one foot in Canada, and I would just do double dutch because at this point, you know, it's crazy. But it seems
like they can just slide on in. I mean,
but there's
walk on in.
Yeah, some parts of Canada you can.
You just
know,
walk on in.
They
ain't nobody there. Ain't no security guards
southern.
up. Ain't no barricades. I see cars freely passing through. I mean, did they stop? Did they check in?
I see many brown people there, though. Maybe that's it.
Maybe it's their color. Okay, it makes sense.
I think it's
if you are a little sun deficient, you might be able to slide on in real easy, quick, simple. Interesting.
Yeah, and it's like that in some areas of Canada. You know, you can just walk across the street. And if my memory serves me, a lot of the fit comes from Canada, not from Mexico. Yeah. Yeah. And
here.
And oh, well, of course here.
But they don't
You know?
they don't think that though.
I mean, if any country wanted to come and pull a America on America, hey, who are we? This is how they're doing it. And they've got 5 other countries that they're looking to do it. Let's name those countries, Ali. We heard Cuba. We heard, you're on mute. We heard, I heard Nigeria.
India. We have Colombia.
Colombia, of course.
Mexico was in there too.
Yeah, Mexico. And he wants to
Iran.
Iran, all of these other countries. Greenland sure did. But he can't even run this country. He can't even run period, much less run a country. How about you walk to the restroom? Let's see you do that first before you try and mess with other countries. You know, I'm going to stay on him. I'm going to stay on his neck. I am. Run us our information that the Doge brothers stole. I can go, there's a list of things that he can run outside of a country. Anyway, but as always, thank you for this information. You know, it's going to be a great year. We're just going to, yes, Panama, we're just going to, yeah, release them.
Please release the Epstein files, all 5.2 million pages that were supposed to be released on January 3rd, my beautiful birthday, and you guys still have broken the law. The DOJ should be arrested, and Pam Bondi should be in handcuffs. She is breaking the law of the land. She's breaking the law currently, the law of the land.
Yeah, release them. Release him. This was a distraction. He had to do something big to get off of them e-files. So I'm just going to go kidnap the president of Venezuela and they'll stop talking about the e-files. You're still
We ain't forgot.
We ain't forgot nothing. No. Viper, thank you so much for bringing us this information. Per usual, you are always spot on. I didn't even get upset. I am taking a new look at just sit back and look, baby. I'm taking a new perspective.
I saved some of the other stuff. This is your parlay.
This was an easy Viper Vet show. This was light work. Okay,
Yes,
he
it
didn't
was.
bring out the
big guns.
for this. He kept it light.
Yes.
Thank you.
We appreciate you. Any last words before we end the show?
Shouts out to Mandani, the mayor, America's mayor. He's the mayor of New York. He got sworn in, and he had a nice sermon and everything. He is Muslim, and this country says we have freedom of religion.
That's what
shouts out to all the Muslim folks out there. Shouts out to New York.
Yep, and serve who you want to serve. Don't let nobody change that.
And release
the files. Release the files. Go ahead and take us home.
Release the files. Thank you everyone for coming through Memphis, Tennessee, Holly Springs, Mississippi. We enjoyed you guys, and I hope you enjoyed the show. Come back tomorrow. We will have our ladies for mental health, our mental health week, and they will be bringing some good information. So come back 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. We will see you. Thank you, TikTok. I keep freezing up over there, but whatever. And thank you, YouTube. We will see y'all back tomorrow. Y'all have a wonderful day. Make it impact.
And release the files.
Yes, please.
Hey, y'all. It's DJ Kitty.
And Miss Morningstar.
We are here from Our Plugs, the Community Connection, and we will be your new morning host on WKRA 92.7 The Change.
Yes, we will be broadcasting Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time.
We'll also be streaming on YouTube at Our Plugs LLC.
Be sure to tune in.